What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications button so you know next time I upload a video. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I deal with rejection as an actor. Please share your guys's um, methods as well. See if I can take any notes. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to cop out perfumes and colognes available for men's and ladies. 400 Rand including delivery. And yeah, we are still in pre-production for Blind Faith. Cop yourself a sweater or a hoodie available in black and white, going for 750 Rand and 650 Rand respectively. All prices include delivery. Cool. The journey of an actor is a long and hard one. It is full of frustration, full of doubt, full of darkness, and very abundant with excitement, joy, love, peace, happiness, freedom, and light. Because when you do get it, it feels unexplainably over, I still can't explain it because it's unreal, the confirmation of a gig. That feeling of booking even your first gig. For me, with every gig I get, I'm so overwhelmed and over the moon because it's like, this is what I want. And I think, if I'm being honest, the reason why it's so unexplainable is because of the rejection you face throughout the journey, from getting your first gig, and between your first gig and second gig, between your second gig and third gig, and so forth. So I think it's the rejection that keeps you humble and keeps you thankful for each and every gig that you get. At least for me personally. I remember, and this was quite recent, where it didn't go my way. And it's something like, kwesinye isikhathi masuyitshelile ukuthi eyakho le mpahla le like masuyitshelile kusephethe eyami le mpahla ngiyayithola, and then ungayitholi, dog. It's like, aibo. Skip on. So I've had that in my career, just like every other actor. To deal with it, I remember in 2018, one of the biggest ways that I dealt with the rejection was to write a play. Tape Down. I'm gonna put the link to the trailer of Tape Down on the description below. But Tape Down is really born out of rejection. It's so crazy. I'm only realizing it now as I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, like, it's a play born from a rejection. I hadn't booked a job for 2 years when I wrote Tape Down. And mind you, before I wrote Tape Down, I had already been producing my own play, Unmasked. And when I, you know, those had their own rejection in particular, but at the end of the day, Unmasked was selected to participate at the Zabalaza Festival for 2018, and then Tape Down was selected to perform at the Zabalaza Festival for 2019. So that again, just going back to what I spoke about earlier, of rejection just is something to build your character for when it happens, you're ready and you're not going to take it for granted. At least that's what I think. I remember when I got my first gig, as you guys have seen in the video and I explained it to you, it was unreal, and I wanted to make sure that after that gig I do something else, and I was fortunate enough to get another something else, and then after Flying Fish, Steers happened, and amidst all of these things, I'm producing Blind Faith, writing Blind Faith, developing it, doing the research. But there was a particular time where none of it was working out, But even when nothing was working out, I was like, You're My Reason is out, my film. It's out. We shot it in a period where, we just gotten out of lockdown, and it's doing well at film festivals, So as much as, yes, I'm not booking any gigs, I'm going to auditions, I'm not getting anything, going to auditions, not getting anything, amidst that rejection, but I'm fueled by what I want from this industry, what I want to do with this industry, what I want to do as an actor, what I want to do as a company founder, in the entertainment space. There are film companies right now that have been around for 100 years. There are writers that we are studying in schools. Do you get me? There are directors and musicians that are put in syllabuses, and some of them are actually still alive. I got to meet Dr. John Kani on the night of my graduation. This man's play, Nothing But the Truth, I studied it in high school. We learned about protest theater and all of that in high school, in the theory, and finally getting to meet somebody that I studied about fueled exactly what I had when I said to myself in high school, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. My plays will be studied. My films will be studied. I am like a musician. Each product that I put out onto the world is like an album and deserves the same push as an album. So, because the vision is big, you might face more challenges than others because you're just not thinking like a regular actor. You're not thinking like somebody who just wants to make a living from this business. You thinking like somebody who wants to cause disruption. And listen, iy'nkunzi ey'mbili ayikwazi ukuba sesibayeni esisodwa. But in the same breath, there's a big enough pie for all of us. And if nobody wants to share their cake with you, man, just get the ingredients and bake one yourself. I believe somebody's gonna believe in me one day. Somebody's gonna be like, man, I love that film. Can I distribute it for you? Man, I love that film. Can we take it on tour? Because you're also using your films, and that's what I do. I use my films as a communication medium and as a teaching tool about mental health awareness, because the subject matters of my films and my theater pieces is mental health conditioning. And that's why I also wanted to make this video in terms of how I deal with rejection. And like I've told you guys, I work, I channel it through my writing, but I also break down, and sometimes feel like letting go and just being like, whatever the fuck. But what can you do, man? Like, you just have to then allow the universe to give you a sign that you're not alone, give you a sign that your dreams are still a possibility, you're not crazy. Because sometimes it can feel like that. Yeah, I think for me that's just what I do. I sometimes just think of letting go, and fortunately I always am able to spiral back, largely because there's also people that I can talk to, who can actually tell me that, yo, baby, this is gonna be okay. My lady will do that. Or, my friends would be on some like, homie, this is real life. You know what I mean? This is real life, and you're a man who's trying to build an empire. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna take a lot of years. And you know what? Out of all the rejection I've faced, I don't remember it all because of the blessings that I've gotten. I don't remember the acting rejection because people say, hey man, I remember your DSTV or Flying Fish or Steers advert. When they introduce me, it's like, hey, this is the guy who, who's on this advert. This is my friend, he's a director, he's a writer. This is my friend, he's got his own cologne and fragrance line. This is my friend, he's producing a film. So, all of those blessings make the rejection feel like, yeah, it's part of the journey. And there's nothing much you can do about it except live through it. You know, I've decided to take everything one day at a time right now. And you know what? I'm happy because I'm gonna get that series that I want. I'm gonna book another advert. I'm gonna produce my film. I'm gonna get onto set, you know, and act in my own film that I wrote and that I got money for. You know, I'm gonna sell my own merchandise because I am Stingo Ngobese, a public figure. And I'm also a businessman. And all of these things are born because the actor wants to act and he has been rejected before and might still be rejected in the future. But guess what? The actor is a mogul and his name will be remembered and his work will be studied. And ultimately, the actor will tell the stories that he wants to tell. Whether it's a gig given by somebody else or it's work that he has to create himself. At the end of the day, the actor will act. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications button so that you know next time I upload a video. I will try to be more consistent with these videos. As I have told you guys, I'm producing a film. Make sure you buy that merchandise. Blind Faith. Yeah. Oh shit, that's the front. Blind Faith. Until next time.